We're here with Joe Delagrave, coach of Team USA. Joe, great performance out there. Your team won 57 to 52. Tell me, what was the key to that hot start in the first quarter?
Gosh, we knew that we had to come out hot. We didn't against Canada yesterday. They took advantage, and we wanted to be the team that came out hot. We had a good game plan going in. We hadn't played them for a while, so we knew that there'd be maybe a little bit more timid stuff going on, back and forth, like feeling everyone out. But we said, you know what, we're going to go punch them right away. Right away. I don't think we ever stopped.
Now, for a lot of your team, they were there in 2018 when Japan got one over you guys in the semifinals back in Sydney. Was that on the minds of any of your players heading into this game?
No, I took it out of their minds right away. They're not playing for 18. They're not playing for 16. They're not playing for 14. They're playing for themselves. This is a 2022 team. It's a new team. We have new leadership. I talked to them about Eagles. We're Eagles, and Eagles eat fresh prey. They don't eat trash. They eat fresh prey. We have to go out every single game and take our opponent serious. We had a bump at this tournament against France. I think that lit a fire. Made me a better coach for sure too. So I'm excited about tomorrow.
And now tomorrow you guys have Australia. It's another chapter in what is probably one of the defining rivalries of the past decade in the sport. What are you looking forward to in that game?
I mean, I've never coached against them. So we got coached against Brad Dudley and Kevin Orr. Those guys, they all have all my respect in the world. I'm new at this. Those guys know how to coach really, really well. Brad Dudley just won his 200th game here, so I have all the respect for him. I respect for their program getting back to where they've came from. With a lot of, they got hit by COVID probably the hardest, and haven't played together since they got here, and they've showed up, and we've got to take them seriously. We know who they are. They know who we are, and we're gonna rock and roll tomorrow. See what happens.
And now talk to me about the performance of several of your star players today. Corey Peterbauer really stepped up. Big game for him.
Nathan, you couldn't put the nail on the head on the nail. I thought he was the catalyst for us tonight. He had kind of a bad game yesterday. I told him, hey, I trust you. We've got to have minutes from you. His line, 3-3-1-1, I thought, set the tone and really took the pressure off Aoki offensively. Aoki's a workhorse, but we've got to be better about taking the pressure off of him and having someone else score.
Now, tonight, Aoki was really facilitating well for your team. You've played with him for so long, and now you're coaching him. What can you tell me about Aoki's playmaking?
I think he's one of the best players in the world. I think he's a little underrated as well. The guy is cerebral as all get out, plus the strength. I mean, you can't make a video game that has a better player than that. So it's an honor to be able to coach him. But the other thing, too, is he listens. Him and I obviously have a lot of chemistry from our playing days, but he listens, and it's great to kind of see things from a different perspective and a back and forth conversation with him.
Thanks, Joe. Really appreciate it.
Thank you, Nate. Appreciate it.